Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next matchup. Match number 5 on tonight's card, and it is on the right arm. And we move to the much bigger boys. Starting with this man. He is a real rising star of the sport of arm wrestling and one of the brightest prospects from North America. Hailing from and representing Florida, USA. Raise it up and show your love for Chance Shaw. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is a savage newcomer to the sport of arm wrestling. Ultimately, arm wrestling is a strength sport, and this man is strong. Ladies and gentlemen, the former AMC champion returns to East versus West and the super match format. Please welcome and show your appreciation for Ibragim Sagov.
Is Ibragim, with his one loss, coming to Todd Hutchings. Very much a contrast in style, very much an inside arm wrestler in Ibragim Sagov on the right versus a more top-rolling outside style in Chance Shaw. Chance Shaw, typically a very fast, quick pinning arm wrestler. Ibragim Sagov, if the match stops and it goes inside, expect a very hard match for Chance. Physically, this guy is a personal trainer, Ibragim Sagov. He told me that is his job. A very low grip. Wow. Grabbed Chance Shaw by the wrist. I don't think I have seen that in a very long time. Grabbed him by the wrist bone and turned him into a hook. I don't know what to say about that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you walk into a venue with a different level of confidence. What do you do about it? You start in a dad's move.
That is the lowest grip I think I've ever seen a competitor take. Grabbed him by his wrist. There was no thumb in sight. He was not covering a millimeter of that thumb. I don't even know if Chance could slip from that if he wanted to.
No. This is Ibragim Sagov is something different, Devon. This man is cut from a very, very different cloth, and let me tell you, it's a very strong material.
He reminds me quite a lot of Georgi Dzernov.
He does have that kind of look, doesn't he?
He does. Incredible physical presence on this guy, and his commitment and specialization to inside arm wrestling, speaking to him, is extraordinary. He says he doesn't even practice the top roll or anything in his weightlifting. It is all inside all day long.
Loves the power, loves the strength, evidenced by what we've just seen, and also in his previous appearances here at East versus West by the savage manner in which he attacked Hook Monster Todd Hutchins. Requirement for change from Chance Shaw. The biggest part of that is that he needs to lower the arc of Sagov, get him off the shoulder and create some kind of a bone line advantage. The only way he's going to do that is by running through the gauntlet to blast the arm. And I think any kind of a loaded start is a mistake.
No, I agree with you, Neil. Chance needs to loosen, let the referees straighten it up as much as possible and hit that wrist because
Oh, I would be hiding my fist in his beard, Devon.
I've never seen such a low grip from this at East versus West. I've never seen someone grab so low.
Much better. Much better. Sagov disturbingly didn't start, so not too much to celebrate, but as we were just saying there, basically Chance Shaw needs to adopt a position here that if he can't physically pick that man's nose with his little finger, he's too far away. Get closer, get tighter, rest your knuckles on Sagov's chin and blast from there. You need some space to move into. He needs to create a gap and explode into that gap. And not just backwards, little bit aside. Gotta move the arm. That's looking better, but again, Sagov not starting.
Watch as Sagov sets his body position, putting that right foot up on the pad, right high up on the leg. There's no question to which way this guy is going. Hard to the side in that press position.
One of the most brutal arm wrestlers in the game. Look at the effort there for Ibragim Sagov. Balanced a little bit more, but it is Sagov, and the frame is ridiculous. Little shake of the head from Chance Shaw, but I'll tell you what, the young American has more to celebrate. That was a lot better.
I think we were very close to that wrist going back.
I agree, mate.
I don't
Get
think
that on the replay.
Yeah, just before that, I think if you could rewind that a couple seconds, very close to flattening that wrist out, Chance was. And I think he's still okay. I think Chance has the possibility of flattening that wrist. And if he does, I think this match could look much, much different.
If I was in Chance Shaw's corner right now, I would say a couple of things. Number one, be brave. So create that gap, move towards him a little bit. And a little bit more to the side, not all back. You got to have the gap and then blast through it. By doing that, you're going to lower the arc a little bit and get this guy off his shoulder. You do feel like if Ibragim Sagov can connect his shoulder to the arm, you are going to have a dark day.
Have you ever watched the movie 300, Neil?
I have, mate.
I can't help but think as soon as I see this guy, I'm seeing somebody from the movie 300. You know?
I wouldn't want to fight the guy in a dark alley over a kebab.
No, I don't think so. I think this is a physically very, very dominant arm wrestler who right now in his career is relying on his raw physical ability and just forcing the cards to go in a certain direction. You know, grabbing low, putting that foot up on the peg and just forcing that match inside. Chance might have a chance to crack it.
He really does, and particularly with his wrist facing away from the head ref. Now, that can be a small nuance, but it can make a difference, and you've got to play every card at this time. Now, it'll be interesting to see where Chance, or how Chance addresses this. No, interestingly also is Ibragim Sagov is fighting for nothing there, doesn't want to expend anything at this stage. And as you said earlier, he's a highly intelligent lad. I mean, talk about an interesting character. He's an absolute sweetheart. If you meet this guy, he's such a warm, endearing character, Ibragim Sagov. He looks like, as you say, he lives a few caves down from Zeronov, but this guy is super warm, super endearing, and super strong. And he will throw, you made the saying famous, test your frame. Well, this guy read that book, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Chance Shaw just looking at any chance to get into this guy's wrist.
Still a little full of that for the hand for me. I'll be going forward a little bit. It's better from Chance. Doesn't want to sell it all backwards. I love that Chance is maturing so much, though. He's still a young man, and he shows so much maturity at the table, Chance Shaw. You can see this guy's got real articulation of his technique. He's very smart puller up there, and we saw it evidenced in that last start. He definitely did a lot better. And can he build on that?
Into the referee's grip we go. Referee's setting the grip.
Not necessarily good for Chance. And from those hands, oh, too much to the side, and Sagov comfortable there. Smart move from Chance. Super smart.
Yeah.
He was very present in the match and got the hell out of dodge.
Yeah.
That's what I'd have done.
Excellent decision from Chance Shaw.
Excellent decision, Chance Shaw.
Ibragim Sagov gets his wrist bent and starts talking to you. That's the default option right there.
Immediately foul out.
Immediately
foul out.
I would love to see Chance really try and swing hard to the outside. Maybe get a strap. We have not seen that yet. If he can even get a strap on this guy, I think that maybe he can work some more technique in that position.
I'd like to see Chance slingshot him a bit. Try and put a bit of tricep forward, gap him off that shoulder a little bit, so push towards him, and then slingshot back. I think that's where his best chance of success is.
He's got that.
Oh my God, Sagov with the reversing pressure and just dropped the wrist and carried on driving. It is over. Ibragim Sagov with an absolutely beautiful transition. We didn't even have a chance to talk about it. It was already done. Let's see if we can catch that on the replay. Watch this. Bang, drop. It's a little slide, and it is over. You cannot knock Chance Shaw there, Dev. Much better.
Yeah, much better. He did get the wrist in that last match, which is a big deal, but this guy is clearly physically massively imposing. Big things from him.
What
big things
a beast. Ibragim Sagov. Can we get a round of applause? He said he is here for 150 kilo world title, and that is his goal. I just want to double check him. Ты сказал, что ты здесь, чтобы стать чемпионом 115 килограмм.
Да, так и есть. Да, я хочу стать чемпионом 115 килограмм. Категория 115. У них есть проблема большая, это я, да? Иншаллах, я его заберу, пояс. Ченс сильный парень. Но я особо так, взрывную борьбу не показал. Но я знал, на 99% был уверен, что я выиграю. Мне не знаю, как разминка. Я хочу обидеть Ченса, но он сильный, да. Просто я верил в свою победу. Уровень чуть-чуть другой. А всем ребятам 115 желаю, пусть они готовятся посильнее, потому что я двигаюсь к цели, к поясу. Я буду по воле Аллаха уничтожать все на своем пути.
So he said his main goal is to be 115 kilo world champion. He said the title is free now, and he believes it. He said for Chance, strong guy, but I believe I'm on a different level. And he felt he didn't want to show too much. He said it was an easy match for me. He believes that no one at 115 kilos can beat him. He thanks God, he thanks everyone. Спасибо. Ibragim Sagov.
Энгину поскорейшего выздоровления, он лучший человек.
Engin, get healthy faster. Ibragim Sagov.